Hello, 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 my lovely potats. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I'm having a bit of a meh weekend, but I hope I can change that now. So I'm at least happy that you guys decided to spend your Sunday afternoon, morning, whatever. Oh wait. There we go. I'm at least happy that you spent your Sunday at least lurking around here. Thank you for thinking that my presence is worth your time. So I think today would be a good day to keep on working on my little animation. Because I need to, I really need to continue that. It's just so much work. So it's better if I just get right into it and we'll see how far we can get today. So last time I had to do some Richmond in front and then it turned out to be a little bit weird. I kind of had an idea on how to fix it. There's just one little teeny tiny problem. If I did that, it might completely mess up the thing. So I rather just keep it for that little scene. And I'll just fix everything as soon as we're switching to the next cut. Because right now it seems to be working. And now you can kind of see everything's all over the place. That's the downside of doing 2D and 3D space. It makes it odd. Especially if you keep moving stuff around. So maybe I'll just stick to one piece at a time to make this work a little bit better. Right now our next task is building Okay, we might have a bit of a problem here with that whole getting the camera up, but if I actually manage to do every part within one plane, I might have a good chance of not garbling everything up like you can see here. It's a bit difficult, but I hope this is gonna work. It would be kind of nice. Because right now, well, it is not ideal. Or here, just looks so weird from a different angle. So I have to fix this. I have to take care of this. There's only one way to do that. By technically just using that sketch. What was my last my last stream? We played some Psychonauts. Since Thursdays now are the gaming streams. Also hello girl. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're having a good day. So today we're going to do some more animating. Just thought once a week a gaming stream would be a good idea. Would be a really good idea. So Thursdays is the gaming day. So how about we first move the armature and then take care of our Okay, so for this, I will need to first of all get into pose mode, then Shift D up until here, and then move our armature. Else it's just going to zip all over the place, I think. Yeah. So let's see how far we can get. I might turn off the grease pencil for now. Just learned to solve a Rubik's Cube. Well, I never learned that, and I honestly never want to do that. I don't know. I only just break them apart and then just put them back together like a puzzle. I don't really have that.
NixCX is baking potatoes.
Thank you, Nixie, for the follow. I very much appreciate it. I'm just not the type to have the patience to actually solve a Rubik's Cube. Never did, never will. Hello, Nixie. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How I'm doing? I'm kind of trying to get my mind off of what's kind of bothering me this weekend, so I decided to stream. You're doing great. Awesome. Yeah, I just want to do a little bit of work also to get this stuff done at some point. Ideally before October. Question is, will I manage to do it? We will see. We will hope. Well, and I really have to figure out how to make this whole rigging thing in Blender work the way it should. Well, good luck on your work. Thank you very much, Nixie. Now I must move faster. What do you mean, Earl? Explain yourself. Also, this looks kind of weird. I think I need to edit that Richmond sketch just a little bit, because the height doesn't quite work, right? Because his... Hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope so. I hope the same for you, Nixie. Ah, you mean the Rubik's Cube. Let's see if we can... Yeah, that looks kinda like... And the shoulders are actually lined up. That's awesome. That actually works nicely. So let's go back into the... Wait. Just noticed. Hello? Okay, now I'm having a bit of a... Yeah, probably should have done that in edit mode, else everything else is just breaking the same way this does, and I really don't want that. Or it's moving the same way this does. We don't really want that. So let's fix that real quick. There we go. Funnily enough, proportions still work. And I just got done watching the Michael Jackson movie. Which Michael Jackson movie? There's a Michael Jackson movie? I mean, not that I would watch it, but I was a little surprised there. Okay, I did a little bit of an oopsie because I drew the coffee cup in the wrong hand there. Good that I actually know what I'm doing, usually. No, I don't. No, I don't. Don't even think that I know what I'm doing. Because usually I don't. Oh god. No, we're not even trying to decipher this whole thing in wireframe mode. Because I'm certain I will not be able to actually understand it. And I think I do want to have a few. Yeah, I think I do want to have a few frames just that to have that leg go up. You hear something in the background? Ah, do I really need to close that window? It's already warm in here already. No. Okay, I'm gonna close that window. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract you with my background noises. Sounds like a box is being dragged. You sure that's on my side and not on yours? Or maybe it is on your side. And you're just confusing me as always. Which I wouldn't be surprised about, honestly. Maybe I should just take care of the drawn part here. And do the posing afterwards, because I have to do that at the same, or I have to do that. I have to draw the parts first before I can pose them. Jesus Christ. Now you really confuse me, Earl. Now you really confuse me. Oh god, so many parts just floating around. This is so odd. But that should be right. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll just gonna do that whole thing. I'm gonna turn off all the other parts so I'm not getting confused by just their existence. Wait, I can just turn off all the folders here. Like, I'm already getting slightly confused by the sketch. Because it just looks so odd. But we start at the head and go from part to part. Don't need the mouth yet. What I do need though is more or less the base shape first. Gonna turn that off. And I'll turn that off, and that should already help a lot. Alright. Let's start with some drawing. So yeah, don't even know if you guys even want to know why I feel. Actually, it probably wouldn't be the best idea to just talk about the stuff that's kind of dragging me down, because I don't want to drag you guys down with me. It just wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't be fair. So I guess I better not. That sounds like a good idea. Oh god, what did I do with that sketch? I think I can kind of decipher it. Like we have our face shape right there. Have a little bit of the nose here. Then we're going kinda with our chin like this. We have a little bit of... I don't even know what that part of the skull is called. I guess that's part of the jawbone. So we have ears. Ah, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Wait, what layer is still... Ah, gotta turn those off. And the color also needs to go away. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Now the ear is slightly from behind, which is one of my actual weak spots. Like I'm struggling hard drawing an ear from this angle. And to be fair, it isn't easy. But I'm still trying, because that's how you learn. Tackle your weak spots. Try until you get it right. Sometimes it just takes longer. Sometimes it's getting really frustrating. I've been there. I've done that. That's how I learned how to draw hands. And I'm still struggling with that from time to time. But it's getting better. I'm getting more confident with drawing hands. But yeah, ears from this angle are a pain in the butt. People always say, yeah, hands are super hard to draw. Feet are super hard to draw from every angle. Ears. It is ears, especially from weird angles like this. Trust me, it is so weird to draw an ear from a different angle than just from the front or from the side. Like, you're not used to seeing that. So actually having to draw that is not easy. Speaking of which, I might actually need reference for this. Ear 3D model. Like, I need an ear from behind slightly. It's going to be so odd. So I'll just put that on an extra window. We can just use that. Can I just look at it is the question. No. Because it's free 3D, I think I need to go to Turbo Squid maybe? No, those are earbuds. Those are not ears. No. Come on. I just need a platform where I can look at stuff in 3D realm. I mean, I could also just download it and throw it into Blender, but what fun would that be? That's not how I work. CG Trader? Just wanna look at it. I just wanna look at it. I think I'm seeing something. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. It is just a screenshot, but I think this works. I just have to flop it around. Like, I just have to mirror it in my head and then it works. I downloaded Vines to see something. So I guess kinda have to get some... No, that's the wrong way around, right? Still hard. It's still kind of hard to draw that right. This looks so wrong because I know it's not the right direction. To hell with it. I'm just going to interpret it like that. Else I'm just going to go mad. Maybe I'll have to do a study day where I only draw ears from every angle. It's not like I do that often, but I guess it's going to be warranted at this point that I actually learn how to draw ears from all angles. Who knows? Maybe I will need it sometime. All right, so start with the color right there. Now we'll have a whole sequence of standing up in front of us. So this is going to be rough, like really rough. I think I can do it. Wait, no, that's the wrong layer here. That's the layer that I meant to use. And the question is, yep, everything's still on one plane as it should be. I don't have to go mad. So that's kind of nice. Now that part of the hair, I'm probably going to use my front hair layer. Because I'm very convinced that that's going to work nicely. I have to look a little bit more. That's definitely not quite it, but that's okay. Just add a little bit of hair in the back here. Everything's fine. Then I'll add a few more very dark blue strokes right there. We already got a nice face shape going on here. Technically, I can turn that off because now we're just in the shading. Just like that. Shading this is going to be a bit more on the tricky end. I'm pretty sure this is going to be very wrong, but that's fine. Because no one knows how to draw a proper ear anyway. And who knows, maybe one day I will figure out how to fix this. But today is not the day that I shall fix this abomination of an ear. I'll just leave it be like that and be annoyed by my ineptitude. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. I'll learn it someday. It's fine. Alright. I could add the makeup right there by just adding, I think that was that brush or that brush. I think it was this brush here. So I just have to add a little bit of the brown right there. So stop talking cryptic. What's the matter? What do you mean? Me being bad at drawing ears? Or me having a bit of a mood? I mean, apart from someone actually using my work in progress to scam people, which already is pissing me off. What you have... You confuse me, warlocks. Alright, so... Hello? Ah, okay. That's working. I confuse myself all day long. Ah, you're one of those. I see. I see. Nah, I'm really kind of struggling to figure out what you're talking about, but that's all right. Like, what do you mean with not being cryptic? Alright, I'll turn off these two so I can actually draw this part properly. Now we have our little color right there. So I'll just add some parts to get that done. Can barely read my sketch here. Can you believe it? I think it'll be fine. Going a little bit darker here, so I'll just add a few dark strokes. And we'll do the same there. This, like, I don't think that you can actually see the other side there. You shouldn't be able to. What am I doing? I can just go for the whole thing. I was about to just paint in layer by layer of that little piece of drapery, so to speak. I can't do the whole thing, it's just one color. What the hell am I doing? And then we have that part of the color here that we need to color in. Haha, color in. Haha. Oh, this is going to be difficult. It looks right. I can actually zoom in and I can barely see that line. It's really should have thought a bit better about how to do the dark parts, especially with Richmond, who mostly has dark colors on him. Like the brightest part on him is his skin. Well, shit happens. It's alright. It's alright. Gotten through the rough parts, I think. At least for that frame. Oh god. What have I gotten myself into? Definitely need a new playlist at some point. Something a bit more upbeat. But I'm not really looking for something actively right now. That would just take too long. Now that's that. Front hair I still need to do, and I'll probably just go for the whole thing. Like, there could be... Sorry, there could be a lot of hair just there at the front. So why not do that? Technically I can do the torso about the same coordinates, so that could work pretty nicely. We'll see if it works. But we're still at the head. Then we probably need to use that strand for the back, or put that strand in the back to make that work, just like the rest of this. I don't know, it feels like I'm missing a little bit of hair there. Like there should be more behind that ear. Not entirely sure though. I guess it's good enough. Now that mouth, I kind of need to do a few things here. Okay, the sketch I can actually turn off. I need to do something there. Just like that, so you can't see anything from the mouth. At least not yet. Then I can just add some of the hair over here. Because after all, this is behind his face, so I might as well just throw the strand of hair there behind the layers where his face is. And then, wait, no, there. I can just, oh, there's much more. Ah, I see. All right, that's okay. There we go. Now I just need to add the torso and figure out a good way to wait. Accidentally put together a track yesterday that was sort of disturbingly funny. What do you mean with disturbingly funny? Like, one of your shit posts par excellence, or what are we talking here? Also, I'm kind of thinking about just cutting off the back hair right there so it doesn't overlap with the torso that much. Imagine you're rotating the square in Tetris. Then you still have the square in Tetris. Wait, I posted in Discord. Okay. Wait, then we have to actually listen to that. Ah, okay, okay. I'll have a look. Once we're there. Ah, that's already when the front hair starts. All right. Then next up is the torso. It's going to be funky. Because right now, yeah. The angle is a very different one, but we could technically keep our 3D cursor. That's determining where at this angle we're drawing. Can technically keep it where it is. And then if we need to, we can just push the torso in front or back. Very much depends on how we need it. And it'll still work. So let's see. I'm gonna turn off of that again. 245 long, okay. The question is... Right. I'll go from the start and I'll turn up the volume if Discord lets me. Maybe not full throttle, else my ears might burst. The start already is enough. God damn it! I'm thinking of ducks! Ducks doing weird stuff! It's always ducks! Okay! The ducks are made of metal now. And they are riding lawnmowers. Welcome to my weird brain, turning music into pictures. Yeah, my brain goes like metal ducks riding lawnmowers. I have no idea why, but that's what my brain turns this into. Don't ask me why. The brain does what the brain does. And now they're waddling around again. God damn it! Why am I like this? Why is my brain like this? It definitely has a beat to it. I kind of like it. It's a little bit bewildering, but I still like it. I don't know, somewhere in between, I guess. I like it, but absolutely not planned. Yeah, I can hear that. Alrighty. Okay, enough. 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 I need to sort my brain. I need normal music. I need normal music. I don't want to think about metal ducks riding lawnmowers anymore. God damn it. Bit like Dark Circus. I guess. I stick with the metal ducks riding lawnmowers though. You will not get me off of that image. That's what my brain has determined this track sounds like. It's exactly that. There is no way in hell that you can change it. My brain has spoken. I do not want to change it, but I can't modulate it. Nope. Nope. My brain has determined this is metal ducks on lawnmowers. Might want. Can I actually turn down the opacity of the whole? Probably not. You can just turn it off, but it might be a bit of a problem later. Whoops. It's all about frequency modulation with oscillation 6 chopping around. Okay, we got ads. I'll take a short break. And then I'll figure out why this is not working the way it should. Oh, I see the problem there. That's where my water is at. Also let some fresh air in here. I'll definitely need it. Alrighty. Ads are over. We're back. I think I know what to do. Right there. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Because I already did the whole head like that. Wish I could photograph that moment the track happened and Spike looked at me like, "Are you serious, bro?" Oh god. So Spike is a little bit of your first audience, huh? Your dog just going like, "Are you serious?" I don't know, maybe he also saw ducks. Metal ducks. Riding lawnmowers. You never know. Maybe I'm thinking like a... No, I'm not thinking like a dog. That would be a bit too simple, because I would just perk up every time I hear something about food. Though sometimes being as simple as a dog would be kind of nice. Not thinking about the worries of the world. Just food? Taking a walk? Play? Awesome! Alright, now we have one problem. That torso layer is kind of peeking into the chair. We kind of need to do something about that. Now my idea would be to move the whole thing. Though if I do that, I might have the problem that my angle is very off. So let's see how far I can go with that. Also, it's going to be difficult because I also need to move the sketch as well. Take a walk, bites. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as Spike knows it's time to have a walk, he's gonna just bolt through the whole apartment. It is actually a song name. Oh, must be by a dog person. So how do I fix that? Guess first we're going into object mode, then I'll mark all of these, go in here. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Now I have to align my sketch and everything else. Now the question is, yeah, that's a problem. I think. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Alright, so we have to kind of work on this angle. Maybe I can also move the armature a little bit. Because he still needs to sit on the chair. Which he technically still does. So maybe I can keep it like that. Never mind. But from here we can actually get back to the torso. Oh, that might be a problem. Because now I have a free roaming camera. Hello, Luna. Welcome to the stream. I can read your name, mind you. Oh, this is going to be weird. Let's see if I can actually make this work. Apparently I can't. Okay, this is not working the way I'd like it to. How do I make this work? I could just move that 3D cursor a little bit and hope for the best. It's like there. It should hopefully do the trick. So let's just give it a try. I can still move it if I need to. That seems like it's actually in front of our chair, so that might actually be almost helping. Luckily enough, the arms are kind of covering that, so I'm not too concerned. Color like that, and I do need to turn on the head here. Can I somehow turn down the opacity for the whole thing? That would be so great. So I might need to do that. Oh, that's onion skinning. Just need the whole thing to... Need to somehow turn down the opacity on that whole thing. I just have no clue how to do that. I mean, if push comes to shove, then I'm just going to turn down the opacity on all the color layers. And hope to everything that's somewhat holy that I can remember to turn it back up, but good. So, all right, I can also animate that. Oh, we're not going to muck around with that because I know myself. I will only forget a lot. guess like this. Then we'll have this. Still kind of wondering if there's some kind of billboard mode here. That would just be absolutely awesome, because I could use that right now. Billboard note? No, billboard mode, so that I can just move with the camera around however I want, and the grease pencil thing is always directing towards the camera. You know? Can't even tell how many buttons this jacket. Yeah, 6. Okay, we're right here. We're all right here. Everything's fine. It would be really nice to have some kind of billboard mode. Oh, look at this from the top. I definitely need to move the head. I cannot get around it. I have to move the head. I'll use the edit mode for that. Now that head is definitely too big! Stop! 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 Just like that, and that should already do the trick quite nicely. Just look at that. It's the right size. I mean, it's still going to be kind of weird to get the... Oh, God. I'm not thinking about that yet. It'll be future Feldy's problem. Future Feldy will hate me for it, but current Feldy is just doing her best not to have everything fall apart around her. I think I need to sculpt that specific layer, so let's hope that I can do that. wait, if that's on top, I can actually just do that. And everything's fine. Future Feldy sounds interesting. Future Feldy is going to be pissed. Because current Feldy is not quite... still not understand how everything works. But I'm very close to just going like, okay, how about we just try everything in 3D mode? Or at least a few things in 3D mode and see how it works? Eh? Did I just draw on that? But how does... What? I'm slightly confused. Apparently I can also draw in group layers, which technically you should be able to.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Okay. Fine. I has a big old confused. Might need to actually do something with the whole head thing. Let's see if I can work something out. Okay, I'll go into edit mode. Then I'll go with this in 3D locations. Now that's going to be a bit difficult to make it work, but I hope that I can do it. What we want to do is take the front hair and just push it slightly into the front. Like, just a little bit. Problem is we have to technically lock off everything else just to make it work. Looks like that. Hello? What's that? Stroke materials. Grease pencil. Hold up, we have a whole lot of things we can actually play around with. I mean, I'm not gonna bother with smart bones because I have no idea how they work. Let alone that doesn't quite work, right? So I better not. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Just going to move that a little bit in front. A little bit over there. And we need to take... that's gonna be a bit more difficult because I only need one part. But hey, at least that works. Got this huge urge to do something stupid just for the fun of it. The track reminds me to do something stupid. Don't do stupid! Don't be a stupid! At least not a stupid that hurts you in the process. Don't you dare. Else I might feel responsible for not talking you out of it. Now we'll push that just a teeny tiny bit in front so that this is actually in front of our torso, and that's still working nicely, so I'm not gonna touch it at all. That's already good where it is. Oh god. This isn't though. I might need to move quite a lot of things. For example, those eyes. Those eyes definitely need to be moved. Something like hopping around with a squeeze horn and honking. Okay, that's a fairly approved stupid. I call this a fairly approved stupid. Just don't do something that hurts, that makes you hurt yourself. That's all I'm asking for. This looks so weird. Yeah, this is not working. I guess I would have had to do that all from the start. Because I'm pretty sure I cannot change that option mid-stage. So I guess I'll have to improvise a little bit. Maybe I'll just move... Wait, maybe I'll just move the whole head just a teeny tiny bit. The whole head, please. Doesn't quite work. At this point, I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because if I keep just throwing that stuff back and forth, I'm just going to go mad. I think I might need to muck around with this add-on here, GP Select. But that's going to be something for a different time, though. Not right now, maybe for a different project. Because this actually looks interesting. Naked, of course. Not sure what I should think about it, but as long as you're not caught by the police for indecent exposure. I know it's called differently in Germany, but you know what I mean. Erregung öffentlichen Ärgernisses. God, we have weird names for laws. Alright. Let's see, maybe I just need to move some stuff here. For example, I'm pretty sure I can just position that arm, like just turn it around and I'll have the same arm right there. So let's give that a try. That's not quite what I wanted, but okay. This is going to look so weird. But hey, as long as it works, right? I think it works so far. Don't want to bother anyone, after all. Maybe you sometime. No, no, please, no! I do not want. God damn it, warlocks! Why? Do you think it's a good idea to go like to do something like to say something like that? Help! Need an adult. can actually skip a few steps that are really annoying. Then his hand is going like that down here. So I need to see if I can maybe do the same with the rest of the... Where did that gear go? Definitely need to add a little bit more to that torso there, but I have an idea. Maybe I add that to the back of that coat. So on that frame, going back to object mode. So we can technically add the back, his butt and the part of his coat that's kind of sticking out the back. Just like that. I just need the right position for the 3D cursor. Somewhere around here, I guess. Might even need to push that a little bit further to the front, but not too far because we don't want to have it overlap with the torso. So kind of around here, I guess. Might be a bit tricky, but I think if I'm drawing it right, it might still work visibly. I'm not quite sure what happened to the bottom of that leg. We'll see. I think I might wanna get an older frame of that. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. So let's first get that butt. Get that ass! Oh god, that was so bad. Just want to vanish into the ground. So we kind of want to have a little bit of a back part here. Doesn't even need to be much because it just has to work for the crotch and the ass area. Maybe I actually need to maybe I actually need to rename that to the tailbone. Because technically kind of part of the butt here. We'll see, we'll see. But I'm definitely sure I can do better. So that's more or less just going like this. going a little bit wobbly. Luckily enough, you can barely see that. That's attached to here. Then goes like that. And we have a little bit of crotch there. And I have to add some kind of butt right there. That should technically cover everything. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we're going to turn off the legs and the torso so I can actually see what we're doing here. Maybe I'll keep one leg. Not the right one? No, that's the wrong one. I need this leg. We kind of need that as the crotch area. Just like that. Then we can basically start. Now people would probably ask, why the hell are you doing this to yourself? I'm a sucker for punishment. I like trying the hard stuff. As in, if someone says a task is excruciatingly hard, I take it as a challenge. And I won't give up until I succeed. So yeah, if you tell me something's easy, I'm not going to bother. If you instead say something is incredibly hard, you're piquing my interest. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, but I like me a challenge. I really do. Ever tried? Ever failed? Try harder. Fail better. Oh yeah, you're so right, warlocks. You're absolutely right. Failing is not the bad part. Giving up because you fail, that's the bad part. Why did it change that again? It'd be super hard to hijack a plane again and hit a really big tower. Yeah, no, I'm not going there. Hell nah, filthy. I'm not going there. I do like me a challenge, but I'm not stupid. I'm more thinking about challenges that are somewhat legal? Worth a no, not really. Not really. At least I wouldn't do it. And I also don't endorse it. Just in case someone's listening. Guess what? I'm actually weighing out the consequences over the benefits. I know, crazy concept, isn't it? Since I was working in aviation security for a long time, I wonder that nothing happened at all. Well, I've heard that you're actually earning quite well in aviation security. And I don't know why, but maybe it's just me being very damaged by television. Yeah, I would say my brain's somewhat damaged by television. Is it kind of like Comfly with me sometimes? Like, are there some really ridiculous situations where you just go like, or some really weird kind of characters where you're just going like, you could technically just see that in television. Cause I'm convinced there's always a person that's weird enough that they technically just need a TV show about them. In any company. I am freaking convinced. Yes, indeed, but the job isn't really about security. Yeah, but that's kind of cool that you're at least earning decently when you're working in aviation security, and decently well. Wouldn't be my cup of tea, but if you don't really mind what you're working, I bet that would be a pretty good job. You will be surprised, there are internal series about that. Oh my god, no way! You got some funny stories? Some funny, god, what's the English word? Some funny stories about your work as aviation security. I have pictures of dry runs and so. Oh! Interesting. But yeah, when from X-ray. Oh. How do you manage to keep stuff like that? I think I need this. Yeah, that's actually that part, and then I will have to probably. I could have sworn that I already had a part of that leg somewhere. Right here. What am I missing? Some people are so dumb and some try to be clever. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, you probably got people who really think, especially people that try to import food via plane, which, as far as I know, especially dairy products are forbidden to import via plane. So I'm kind of surprised that people still try to do it, even though they know better, and they should know better. And I'm still wondering where that frame is. They just straight out deny it. Like, you know it. First of all, the regulation is a joke of its own. But it exists, and I can understand why. Because that stuff just spoils so easily. Why even make it a risk? What you see in these border control TV shows is all BS. Oh, is it? Is it? Well, to be fair, you should know better than I do. Where is... Am I... No, I'm not... Wait. Oh, it's just... Eh? Now I'm confused, but okay. Okay. I will definitely take that and duplicate it and throw that in here. It should technically do the trick. Because now we have a full leg back here in action. You are trained for detecting in a special way. Okay. So the real serious stuff. Or is it partially also like dumb stuff, I would say. All right. That's not looking too great. Like I'm missing a little bit of butt here. His leg is basically inside the chair, or his butt is basically inside the chair, so I might need to move that a little bit further into that. So we are going back into object mode, get into that, back into edit mode, and try to move that a bit closer here, but not too much into the torso. It's like that. Could probably add a little bit more color here, so let's try that. Oh, of course. Back into edit mode. I'll take that. Move that back over. Well, that's close enough. But with experience and training, after all, you have definitely questions, and at the same time, you are happy about that nothing happens. Kind of weird. I can't imagine, especially because it can get dangerous. I'm pretty sure most of the time it's a pretty boring job, and other times you're just like, why? Why are you like this? Why are you even trying? And I just noticed that we have ads right now, and I'm so sorry. I will go straight into my ad break, even if it's just about 2-ish minutes. I was a bit too focused on what I'm doing here. I don't know. I think I might need some kind of audible cue to hear when ads are on. Maybe I'll find something to do that. Because I just don't want to work into the ad break. Job is paid very well and not boring, but you have to be misanthrope or you will be one soon. Oh god. I think I know someone who would love that kind of job. Being allowed to be a misanthrope. Gotta ask him one day if he would consider going into aviation control. He'd probably love being an asshole. Was the perfect job for me. I see. And still you're around here. How come? What changed? We will never know unless you tell me. Because apparently you can't hate all humans if you're sticking around here. Well, fair. Alright, We're back from ads. Finally. Worked a little bit through the ad break. I'm a little sorry. What's that? Layout, post libraries, system vendor extension. Oh, this is all my add-ons. Okay, never mind. And I will not bother with that. It's not like I don't want to have a comeback, but yeah, it's what it is. It's definitely hard work to get out of a depression. And if you're not ready for it yet, that's absolutely fine. But know that the sooner you are trying to get out of that frickin' hole, the earlier you can figure out a way to make your life worth it. I hope that kind of helps. Alright, let's get back to... Now, I think I do wanna do that move of his leg now. We are starting this scene right there, so I want to give him up until there to move his leg up and to the side. So maybe up for the first few frames and then to the side just a few frames after. So let's get back into the armature. And get it back to pose mode, because right now we have to move a lot of bones right there. And I might need to change this foot. Slate is in a good condition, more or less, just get this job. Yeah. Probably should also add some legs here to indicate that Jen is still sitting here. Might want to do that later. Because right now there is absolutely nothing. Yeah? Definitely need to change that foot. So we're going back here, getting our 3D cursor, get it ideally. That looks good. It's kind of hard to see right now, but our 3D cursor should be basically at the right position there. So we're going back into object mode. Was that foot? No, it's actually that foot. Yes. We're going into this foot. and draw a new pose for it. It doesn't quite add up angle-wise. Question is, am I overcomplicating this, or it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, I'm gonna turn that off, that off, and I could technically just use this as a little bit of a guide. I can turn down the size later. I'm still not good at drawing feet or shoes. But hey, you won't know unless you try, right? I think right now. Every time I hear that, my brain is thinking of a very different song. But fine. That actually looks pretty good.
The monkey
Hello,
skull
hello.
joined the potato army. Sunday fun day, banana juju bobble, banana juju dab.
Thank you very much for 11 months of subscribing. Thank you, Monkey Skull. Very much appreciated. My brain is about honking around. Alright. Guess that's a you problem then. Maybe I do want to have a bit of a different color here at the sole, so it doesn't look too monotone. Maybe I'll go for a bit of a lighter gray there. Let's see. It doesn't keep changing. Hey? That foot definitely looks better than the earlier frame. And I kind of do want to go for a bit of a grayish sole. Just for the bottom of it. Just these two little parts here. And then I'll add the shoelaces, just like earlier. Maybe I put them on the lines. That actually works. That actually works pretty nicely. Of course, Warlocks is feeding the monkey. Thank you very much. Definitely need to do something to actually have a little something play on screen, so that there's actually something to look at when people feed the monkey with their precious channel points. But I've been working on this the whole time, and then I'm kind of feeling. And I'm also working on my other little project that I don't want to really talk about, because if I do, then I might not be motivated to keep going, even though I'm already kind of stuck. I hate being like this. Sometimes it really sucks. Having my brain. And self-triggered. Yeah, kinda. Sometimes you have to honk around. I'm bad at honking. Can't honk. Not good at the honks. Teach me how to. No. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. That could be interpreted very, very wrong. I kind of want to take that color and go down a notch. Like this. So why the hell it just keeps changing? Oh, there. Ah, that's why it didn't. And then I'll go down with the strength. Then we have a nice shade. There we go. Clipped and what? Wait, what? I heard you very well. Yeah, I kind of thought so. I kind of thought as much. Right. The leg needs to go to the side. And then back down. So I think I'm going for 3 more frames like this. I definitely need to get back into my armature right there, so we can go back to pose mode. Then I might need to actually look at it from the front like this. Going a little bit up and a little bit over there. And go back like that. Have a look, see if it still works. And then we need 2 more frames. Okay, is that too quick? That's probably the most important question. I'm gonna save this. If it doesn't quite work, didn't quite see that. I'm gonna turn that off. Eh? This was definitely supposed to be still like that. Doesn't really matter what kind of foot is there. And here is already getting up. Soon as that hand is going down. I might need to actually start with a different pose because he's supporting himself on that leg. That's what I know is going to happen. And then I might need to move back his... Replace it with a wooden one. No, it doesn't work like that. I think I'm starting to really get the hang of this. One frame at a time, but I'm getting the hang of it, which is kind of nice. So maybe in the future I might be even better at doing all of this complicated grease pencil rigging kind of thing. Maybe one day it will just look absolutely perfect. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. This is all a learning process. Every project, and I have to say that your whole life, every project is a learning process. You will always learn a little bit of a new thing. At least I'm very much of the opinion that you can only learn with every new project. Where was I? Oh yes, I need to get that foot back into its usual shape. Maybe 1 or 2 more frames like that. There we go. Now that hand is as good as there, so we're going into that hand. I think that's, yeah, that's that arm. Luckily enough, we can basically keep the majority of those parts. We really just have to do most of the hands because they're kind of changing with the perspective. Technically, I also need to maybe let's first do that. So I'll go into that hand. Because right there, I kind of need different... I can technically just use that. And maybe move it a little. Because right now, that does not look right. Oh, because that arm is not quite right. Okay. Let me think. Should be that one. Now let's get back into object mode. We'll take that. I'll just copy that over right here. Then we can get back into armature mode. Maybe even edit mode, because I might need to move that cup a little bit. Looking at this. There are always two paths, mine path and the wrong one. My path sometimes is the wrong one, but I only notice after the fact. Okay, my path is also the wrong one. But it's faster. Okay, should have probably read that to the end. My path can be the wrong one. Doesn't have to be, but it can be. But you will never know unless you try. Am I right or am I right? It's that hand, right? Yes. So I kind of need to move that. Kind of annoying that I have to move to object mode and then I can go to edit mode. Then I need to go back to object mode. It's just so tedious sometimes. Okay, let's go back into that hand. There and there, and then we need a new hand pose. Anyway, Spike demands his walk, and somehow I'm hungry too. Tomorrow again, very likely. At least that's usually the schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and if I feel like it, Sundays. But we're not done here yet, at least not for today. So I hope you're having a good walk with Spike. I hopefully see you tomorrow. So we want a different hand pose right there. Better turn off all the other things. Because now we have a hand that kind of supports the rest of the body to actually get up. Then have fun and nice evening. Alright, you also have a nice evening. Bye Warlocks. Have a good one. I think that's a little bit too big. Might be. Not sure. This looks so wrong. Come on. That hand needs to work. With me or against me. We'll see. How is the best way to make this work? I do need a bit of a supporting hand if I don't want to draw too many poses there. Best way to do this. Maybe from the side? And I can just go like, okay, this is the pinky. Right there. Then I'll just have like this, because I know that the thumb is back here. Your food supply, yeah, I'm sorry, but he has to go. He has to walk his dog. I'm sorry, monkey. My throat is a little bit dry. You'll be fine. I need water. Got the weird feeling that the dry... Give me a second, I need to mute myself. I assume that the dry throat thing is probably from the water that I'm drinking. Because we have very calcified water. Like, there's a lot of calcium in that water and, well, in the drinking water. And I guess that's kind of dry. It just feels kind of dry then. Not sure about it, but I guess it could be that. Now, that's the ring finger, that's the middle finger, so this is where the glove is coming in. Well, it's not really a glove, but you get what I mean. And then I kind of want to turn over so, and that arm so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Kind of looks like a sausage finger. I don't want to draw sausage fingers. Already looks kind of wrong. It's probably because pinky finger has 3 segments and I just keep drawing 2. That makes it look kind of weird. So let's try that again. Now that glove is kind of coming from the side, like that. Think that's good enough? Monkey, what do you think? Is that an okay-ish pinky finger? I'm not sure about it. It'll be fine. We have the ring finger. The rest of the hand we can not really see at this point, since it's kind of covered by the rest of the hand, or like the front parts. I can at least do a little bit of the index finger right there, but you can definitely not see the thumb because that's just right behind there. It's really hard to actually see that thumb if you're thinking about it, but you can at least see a little bit of that index finger right there. May not be perfect, but I think it looks good enough for a hand. Yeah, I would think it looks at least good enough. And good enough is already better than just not doing it at all. All right, let's turn down the opacity so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Oh shit. That was not quite right. But now I fixed it. Forgot to actually turn the strength or the brush opacity back to 100%. That works. And then I'll go over it with blue, which almost looks like black. I don't know, I kind of like bluish black because it looks a little bit darker than actual black. Ring finger. Completely forgot about that ring. How dare I? Inconsistencies. Why didn't you tell me, guys? And I do need a very small... Yeah, one. Let's go 5. Beat it. Just beat it. Let's add that ring right there. And then we'll go for the shading. What did I do here? It's a regular, so maybe... Ah, I see what I did there. I see. So we're first going for the fishnet kind of pattern here. Add a little bit of a highlight there and there. That's all pointing up. This. Add a little bit more that fishnet pattern there. So you have a bit of an indicator that this is supposed to be somewhat of a fishnetty glove. We'll add a nice shine to that ring. Right here. And then I actually do need to turn down the strength there to add some kind of shading to that hand. Ugh. Wait. I'll do it with that brush. Strength down to, let's say, 50-ish%. Now we actually have a nice and flat surface. And I do need to add a mask here because else I won't be happy with myself. Just like that. And that finger back there, I will fully shade to indicate that it's a bit further in the back. It's gonna look a bit better then. Alright. I can put that back onto full opacity. And we're alright. Turn that back on. Turn that back on. Turn that back on so I actually know where we are. Kinda need to see how we're moving there. Okay, I do need to turn off that sketch because I'm just going mad if I don't. And I'll turn off that layer. And then we are going back into object mode, into our armature, blah blah pose mode, because we need that hand actually touch something. The hell? I think for that part I still... Something's weird with that part. Give me a sec. Because I think... I have that really odd feeling. I could have done something better, so I might just have a look-see. Go back into the armature and see if pose mode is doing something. That's not quite working right. So might need to do something. I think I know where it's going. I think I know what the problem is. That hand is a bit too far back. Okay. So let's go to the exact frame where that hand is. Then I'll go back into object mode, take that hand, edit mode. Okay, let's move that to the right position. Just like that. Because this has to stick exactly to our hand bone. Right there. Now we can get back into object mode, into the armature pose mode. Now this is definitely working much better. I can actually even bend it in a little so that if we're looking at this, that finger actually vanishes behind the... Oh my god, it feels so good to have it, to have it work. To have it work the way that I actually have it in my mind's eye. Feels so damn good. Love that. So those fingers are actually tucked behind that upper leg, but the palm here is still in front of the rest. So it kind of gives the illusion that the hand is actually resting on that leg. I'm a genius. No, I'm not a genius, but it's I'm happy that it actually works out the way I'm kind of thinking of it. Makes me really happy, especially after all the frustration that I had before that. So this is that's really nice when something actually turns out the way you're thinking about it. Feels good. Feels good. Let's see how long that moment lasts. I'm kind of worried about it. I'm really worried that as soon as I'm doing my next step, I'm messing everything up. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Better not get ahead of myself. I need to kind of turn back that head. So maybe I'll take an older frame here that also works. Let's have a look. I'm wondering. No, that one's fairly flat. That should be about-ish the angle. Oh, pretty close, pretty close. Nah, I think I actually need to redraw that. Yep, definitely. Well, then we actually have to redraw that head. Also, just notice that that sketch is not quite right. Whoops, that was not my intention. Let's quickly save that. And I do need to scale that at least on the Z-axis and also move it just a teeny tiny bit. I'm still a little bit miffed that for some reason in my sketch I just swapped the cup from one side to the other. Do I care though? Not really. It's all right. It's all right. Now let's get back into the head. So object mode, head, back into draw mode, and I'm gonna turn off the onion skin. Also gonna zoom in a little. Oh, wait, before I do anything stupid. 3D cursor. And let's hope that I can find the ideal. I think isometric view might be perfect for that, so let's do that. It should technically be the exact, yeah, that should do it. Maybe I do want to put that 3D cursor a little bit further in front of the torso, so that the color is overlapping and the hair is overlapping as it should. Let's go about here. That should work. Then I can just turn off the parts that I do not wanna bother with. Those arms. I don't need them. I don't need them. All I need is that head. So give me that head. Never mind. You didn't hear that. You did not hear that. Hair can go. Eyes can go. Mouth can go. Makeup can go. And We have ads in about 3 minutes. Do I see that correctly? Yep. If I don't notice, scream at me. At least I'm somewhat aware already. So I should probably also add a few. Oh no. No. We're not thinking about it. At least not yet. I mean, as soon as I'm going to try to actually add some in-betweens, I'm just gonna go mad. I know that already. I mean, this is already hard enough as it is. Then thinking of in-betweens, oh my god. At least this looks like an actual ear. So I know where to place my the color there. And then we go for the hair. All right, we have ads in a little bit. This time I actually do my break in time. I think this is also going to be the last. There we go. There we go with the ads. I think this is also going to be the last ad break before I call it. Because this is way too much work. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Seriously. Apparently I wasn't thinking at all. Well, I chose this task and now I have to live with the consequences. The consequences of my actions. Well, doesn't mean that it's no fun. Quite the contrary. It's actually fun working on this. I'll also let in a little bit of fresh air, so I'll mute my mic for a little bit. Alrighty, back from the ad break. I quickly went to the toilet. So you didn't miss anything. Neither did I. Let's keep going. Last stretch before calling it a day. Let's hope that I can get some, just a little bit more done. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes. This part. Hello, monkey skull. You doing all right? His cheekbones aren't that pronounced. Also, I think I can now turn. I think I need to try that again. Great. Completely forgot to turn back the brush strength. Because I just keep forgetting. It's fine. It's okay. No, I'm not fine! It's just really annoying when I forget to do something. It kind of messes up everything around it. That should work. All right. Let's get the purple going. I'll do that later because I actually need the definition of the nose to figure out the shadow. Kind of weird without anything along those lines. Might want to add a bit more shadow around the ear. Just to make it look a bit more eerie. Please, someone shoot me. The puns are getting so bad. Please, someone shoot me. I'm fine. I'm all right. Everything's good. I'm all good. Most of the time. I'm trying very hard. can't even decipher this sketch because the brush is so messed up. But I think I can read it somewhat. Oh wait, right, that's one. It's just one layer. So I have to actually start with the white of the eye. Stupid me. Stupid me! Give him a little bit of a more questioning look. Like, he doesn't know what that is. He observes it, but he has no clue. And I'll have him also look over. It's like that. It's not even the right color, I don't think so. Like, why should he know what a server is? He's just a poor marketing guy, banished to the undergrounds. Because he likes Cradle of Filth. I don't understand why that... I mean, I know the situation and why he got banished down there, but... I don't understand it. I guess he wasn't corporate goth enough. Alright, let's add makeup. We'll turn off that. Oh wait, I can actually add the shading here. It looks too good. Oh, I see why this is not quite working. The nose looks too nice. Way too nice. And different. Quite different. Wanna keep that? Also, those eyes are too good. God damn it! Just prettying him up. How dare I? I mean, kinda hard to pretty him up. Talking no feeling here. However, I think it's the eyebrows that don't quite match. Okay, let's carefully sculpt that. And I'll make that nose just a little bit bigger. This eye is a little bit smaller. It's getting closer. It's definitely getting closer. Also, the makeup is going to hopefully make a difference. We'll see. Ah, because that also got... Ah, I see. A little bit of black. Still looks too good, in my opinion. Well, I guess I'll have to live with that. Maybe that's that shading. Give me a sec. Maybe I almost got it. Might almost have it. Definitely getting closer, and that's a good. That's good. That's good. Yes. I at least want to get his head done here. Wait. I forgot something. A little white shimmer in the eyes. Because that's very important. Just to make sure that he actually looks alive. At least it feels like characters that don't have that little shimmer in their eyes just don't feel alive. Not really. Now that... I'm almost tempted to call this drapery. I'll just call it that. Now the drapery is right at the edge of his fairly thin Well, it's kind of hard to see behind the hair. A fairly thin neck. Give him fangs and you got an IT vampire. Funny that you mentioned that. I'm pretty sure that his character was kinda modeled off of a vampire because, well, goth, vampire, basically the same. But I am kinda tempted, if it wasn't such a pain in the butt, to also do an animation of a scene from What We Do in the Shadows, because I really, really, really love that show. I have to rewatch that someday. Just because it's just damn funny. Like, it's really hard not to find those funny. Actually, I earlier today was listening to a video essay about the guy that was having the role of Colin Robinson, the energy vampire. The guy always has been that way. And I tell you what, I tell you what, that's my little headcanon. Mark Proksch, that's his name. Mark Proksch actually is Colin Robinson. Mark Proksch is just his name to cover for his vampire identity. That's my little theory in my head. Because he's playing always one and the same role. Always the kind of socially awkward guy. Like, you also might know him from Better Call Saul. Always the kind of socially awkward guy with the really, really dry humor, sometimes a little bit annoying. Or most of the time, kind of annoying. And you just want him out of your life. But he won't go away. That's just Colin Robinson to a T. And he's playing that role his whole life. You cannot tell me that he's actually that energy vampire. And Mark Proksch is just a name to cover for that. At least it sounds like a conspiracy theory that I would believe in. That I could believe in. Need to watch that at some point. I know the show, but I haven't watched it. Oh, you have to, Monkey Skull. You have to! That show is just absolutely hilarious. Chef's kiss when it comes to funny vampire shows. But I'll give you one advice. Watch the movie first, then watch the show. Because there are going to be a few cameos from the movie that you kind of will recognize. Like, they are there. Can barely see it. That's okay. Just have a few scenes running in my head. Oh! Damn it. Gotta see if I still got it. Whoopsie doopsie. That's not what I wanted. Let me look. Update later. Don't need it now. So I actually do have a little bit of sounds. One of them is actually from the show. Technically, I should have more of a soundboard and should use it, but I always forget to just use it. I don't know why. I just keep forgetting to just...
Gizmo, shut the fuck up! We're doing a piece to camera.
Matt Berry. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Berry as Laszlo the Vampire. Gotta love him. Also has quite an interesting role, I would say, in the IT crowd as the son of the boss. Yeah, I know, right? Which is one of the reasons why I actually got hooked on What We Do in the Shadows. One reason was because it's a vampire show. May not be a serious vampire show, but it is a vampire show after all. Second one is just the absolute genius comedic talent of Matt Berry. Though I have to say, you have to be of age to actually understand those jokes. Just a little bit. But yeah, that man, he knows how to funny. He definitely knows how to funny. All right, I'll go for the front hair. So we're just gonna add some hair here. This is going to be a fun one. But yeah, definitely my vibe. There is no way of denying that. That stuff is definitely my kind of funny. Also, if I remember correctly, I think we already had that topic. Matt Berry was also in the Fallout series, if I remember correctly. Oh, just a very short role. Like, nothing major, just a person before the bombs fell. So he really couldn't show his full bandwidth of comedy. Badly. No, it wasn't. It was nice to actually see him. Though if I remember correctly, I think about it. Now I have to look that up. Because I think I read something. Yes, exactly. I was about to look that up. He also voice acts for all the surf bots. It's just having only the voice and not the face is a bit hard for me to. I need both. I need both to actually recognize someone. Tries to do such. Oh yes, right. That was that in. That was just so weird. I love it. I'll quickly turn off on the torso just to check. Okay, that hair is behind the torso. That might be a bit of a problem. Or maybe I can fix that. I just need to move that hair again. So it should be doable. You should have made him into a ghoul. Feel like he'd love that. A ghoul walking around with a bot that has his voice and annoys him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That would have been hilarious. There are also quite a few more Matt Berry, or quite a few more things where Matt Berry has one of the main roles. And I kind of want to watch. Just need to look up what it was again. This does not quite compute here. What is that? Oh, probably the shade? Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Now I get it. But yeah, definitely want to see more of that guy. I can technically... Let me think. I think I can actually, since that is a layer that is pretty far back, and this is all adjusted to the 2D layers, I should be actually able to just add a strand back here. Without any repercussions. I'm gonna turn off the torso so I can actually see what I'm doing. And the order shouldn't be disturbed at all. When I just move the back hair. That should actually do it. Let's turn the torso back on. I'll just go back into edit mode. And I will just lock everything else like that. And then when I use my lasso tool, it's like this. Should be able to just move that tiny bit in front. That now should stick in front of the torso, maybe even the arms. But still stay behind the chin. Just like that. Push it back in a little. This. Then I lock that as well. Unlock the front hair because I do need to move that a little bit. So it's actually in front of the torso. I need to do that a little bit more. Not be enough. Just like that. Just a little bit in. Not quite sure about that corner. But let me check. I think it doesn't matter anyway. That part of the... No, it isn't. That's actually part of the torso. Yep. Oh, no, that's part of... Eh? Don't quite get it. Why is that cut off? Right there. I mean, I could just move the whole head just a tiny bit in front. I don't think that there's any problem with that. But just a little bit, like... Just like that. Now it's all in front. Now it actually works. Seeing this gives me Parappa the Rapper vibes. Never played that. I wasn't a Sony child, so... But I think I've heard of it? However, there's still so much to do. We barely managed to go for 9 frames today. It's okay. Progress is progress. But I'm tired. Like, I can't do much longer than 3.5 hours. No clue why. I guess because my brain's just going and going and going and going and... Actually looks pretty good. Just that teeny tiny stuff is a 2D and a 3D space type of game. It's not a game. But yeah, it's kind of my brain is a little bit drained because I have to think in 2 different spaces. I think that's what you meant, right? But hey, progress! Progress! Baby steps. I really hope that I manage to finish this before the spoopy month. Because I got very different... Oh yeah. Parappa the Rapper is a 2D and 3D. I know. It's kind of like Paper Mario, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think that's it. We made progress, and this whole 2D and 3D space it's a little bit draining in the brain draining. So I think that's a good time to call it. I'll look for someone to raid. Maybe someone that I'm actually following. That would be kind of nice. Oh, he's only been streaming for about an hour. Okay, I got an idea who we're rating. Technically, she's doing, or they. Not quite sure. They, yeah, I guess I'll go with they. They are doing technically German streams, but I guess if we give them a notice, hey, we're doing English here, would you be so kind? They're probably going to switch over. Last time it didn't quite work out because they were already calling it a day themselves. So I thought this time, I hope I'll have a better chance of actually doing a proper raid. So we are going to raid Samuel. Also an artist. And hopefully he's going to stream for a little bit longer than just 5 minutes and then raid another person. I hope you'll have a beautiful Sunday. And I hope to see you on tomorrow. Until then. Bye bye.